Hello again, friends. This is Cindy from the Fitness Center, and I'm here again today to share with you some ideas to keep your brain fit during all of this crazy outside. So perhaps you're tired of watching the news or watching television, maybe even tired of putting together puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, or doing crossword puzzles or word search puzzles. So this is just kind of an alternative to keep your noggin jogging during this time. Here are some suggestions. So start with the numbers, say 100 or 50 or 200, and count backwards by another number all the way down to 0. So for instance, if you start with 100 and you count backwards by 6's, then it's 100 minus 6 is 94, minus 6 is 88, and so on and so on and so on. That'll keep your mind really active for a little period of time. So again, you could start as high as you want. You could start down here at 50 and count backwards. You could use minus 7 or minus 8, whatever works. Just keep that noggin jogging, mathematically subtracting those numbers. Another suggestion that I have is writing down all of the 50 states in the United States of America. Now, all of us have a different way of remembering those states. Perhaps you're one of those that likes to remember them geographically, so where they are on the map. Maybe that's the way that you remember it. Some of us do it alphabetically. Some of us are even into chronological order, so whenever they became a member of the United States. So all 50. If that's too easy for you, then do all 50 states and add the capitals. How about that one? So that'll keep your noggin jogging just a little bit too. Another suggestion that I have for you that's more personal is for each year that you've been alive, say you were born in 1938, for each year until 2020, write down an event that either happened historically or personally that had an impact. So for each year that you've been alive, you can write down something important. This is something you might want to share with a loved one that's younger at some point, so it can kind of be reflected upon later on down the road. That's kind of a good thing to remember, those special and important events throughout history on a personal level or on a world level. Try that one out. Another one is try your hand at drawing. When's the last time you sketched something? Even if it's just a stick figure, it's okay. Get out that pencil or that pen and a little scratch piece of paper if you want, and try your hand at drawing even a leaf or a tree. Just give it a little bit of a shot there. Maybe you'll find a new skill that you didn't know that you really had. And finally, another suggestion in your memory and your recall would be write down all of the movies that you've seen in a theater in the last 10 years, in the last 20 years, in the last 30 years. You get the idea, but only be inclusive of the ones that you've seen in a theater. So those are just some random suggestions on things that you can do while you're just taking up the time while we're apart from each other. Until we are together again, look out your window and wave. We'll be out there. We're waiting to get back in the play and get that fitness center going again. But until then, I want you to keep your noggin jogging, be safe, and know that we miss you. Take good care.